Hello and welcome to Bella Star Astrology, here to transform your everyday life through astrology. This week we're going to review August 30th through September 5th in astrology. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe and like this wonderful video about the week's energy. And if you aren't already a part of our community, you can join us on Instagram at Bella Star Astrology so you can get daily inspiration on how you can utilize the energy of the days and weeks to improve your life. Now, this week we are going into a fun and amazing Mercury in Libra. Let's say it again. Mercury enters Libra on August 30th. Now, I don't know, and I can't say if it's the best place for Mercury, but I can say it's a wonderful place for us. This is going to bring such a balancing and wonderful energy to the communications we're going to have with everyone around us. Now, with this being said, I must make a disclaimer. We may be a little bit more hesitant to tell the truth or to be honest with others. So be ready for those moments where you're going to be confronted with many of the transits that are happening throughout the transit of Mercury in Libra. Anything aspecting Mercury could really trigger some hard conversations, but Libra energy is very much about keeping the peace. So you might be a little bit more hesitant. But overall, this is going to ensure a lot of peaceful and very calm conversation, civil. I would say that this is the position of the politically correct and even just a little bit more courteous in every way. So I know a lot of people have been heated with all of the craziness going on around us, whether or not government or we will impose our freedoms or whatever it is, but Mercury in Libra is going to bring some clear conversations about how to bring that back into balance, the individual versus the collective, etc. And of course, you want to be super, super social because you'll have that charm on XL as you move forward through this transit. So enjoy the wonderful energy that Mercury in Libra brings, and the conversations that will just be so pleasant and harmonious within your life. Then we're going to go into the month of September. And really September 2nd, when Mars is in Virgo opposing Neptune and Pisces, I think this is going to be off of that energy of the full moon in Aquarius last week. And it's going to continue that energy of helping us clarify what our dreams, our goals, and our plans are going to be. So again, Mars in Virgo opposing Neptune and Pisces. And within our lives, we're going to have to separate what's real and what's not. And Neptune and Pisces can be very, very cloudy. It could be a time for us to be confused about what the future is and what we're going to accomplish. But Mars opposing this energy will be the activating factor that will finally allow us to connect to a more radical, real energy that we're supposed to be. It will decrease this fictional story we've been putting around our dreams, our goals, our plans, and it'll put a little bit of oomph and a little bit of steps, a little bit of encouragement towards the steps we need to take towards our dreams. So take advantage of this energy to sit down and clarify what your goals are. And speaking of clarifying your goals, Mercury in Libra is going to be trine Saturn in Aquarius on September 4th, which again is a wonderful energy to clarify your future. This will be a wonderful day to weigh your options, decide what is best. Mercury in Libra is a wonderful placement for your mind to clarify itself about what it's going to take to get what you want, and then what you're willing to do for it. And of course, wonderful for pro and con list, wonderful for brainstorming, wonderful for getting together and collaborating with another person about what the steps you're going to take to start your business or to plan out your future YouTube channel, video, how you're going to communicate your business with the world. And then, of course, if you have a problem, I would say sit down on this day and take a journal and write it out to see what you're going to do about it, how you're going to overcome it. Write out all of the barriers to your ability to finally connect with the energy that you need, or rather with the way that you can find out of your problem. And of course, on a day-to-day scale, the problem can be, or even on a larger scale, if you are in a group setting and you are having some issues within your employee-employer relationships, or within your communication with your groups within your business, this is a great day to air out your grievances and figure out a way forward, figure out a way to be more harmonious within your relationships. And finally, on September 5th, Venus will be in Libra and it will be squaring Pluto in Capricorn. And that will be where those tensions that I was talking about from September 4th will finally face off. That's why it's so important on September 4th to sit down and say, what can I do to improve my relationships with X people or within my society? And tensions could rise within your relationships, as well as communications about expenses and what it means for the future of your romantic partnerships. Be ready to have a raw and real conversation about what it means to be within the relationship you're in and communicating what you need to for your needs to be met, for that person's needs to be met in terms of your finances. And this could be a very big issue for couples around this time. So don't be afraid of the conversation, because like I always say with Saturn is moving through a sign to help us clarify the problem, or even identify, because some people just don't know that they have the problem, identify the problem, overcome the problem. So utilize this Venus in Libra, this harmonious energy of love, to really confront the people in your life or the groups in your life that may not necessarily be in alignment with you, and how they're out of alignment. Maybe they can come back into alignment. Maybe the communication can come back into alignment. Confront those problems. Don't sweep it under the rug, because as Saturn continues to move through and this harmonious Venus energy leaves, the problem will remain and it could escalate. I always say this about Saturn transits, about Saturn aspects, that the more we lean into them, the more we ask ourselves what we can do better in those relationships and at that time, and really resolve it, really overcome it, the better will be in the end. The better will be for it in the end. And as the weeks go on, Saturn will continue to be there, and soon Jupiter will go direct in October. And so more positive energy connected to the sign of Aquarius. But once Jupiter leaves, once that positive energy in Aquarius leaves, you'll be left with the same problems. So take advantage, have the communication, have the conversations you need to have, or the decisions that you need to make to bring your life back into harmony before Saturn makes it too late or pushes you out of your comfort zone so far that, well, everything will be left to fate as opposed to your free will. And free will moments versus fate. Do you want to be a master of your free will or a victim of your fate? That's what Saturn asks us to do every time there's an aspect. Now, I want to thank you for listening to this wonderful astrology video, and I hope that it helps you transform your life on an everyday basis. And most importantly, if you're not already a part of our community, please subscribe, please click the notification bell and like this video. And join us as we continue the conversation on Instagram at Bellastar Astrology. Now, if you like this content and you love all of the things that I speak about and helping you transform your life with astrology, you will love the Astro Read. It is the podcast that I've started with Astronatic, We have bi-weekly videos where we explore different topics from astrology of the individual with our astro questions, as well as celebrity astrology and the energies of the season, which will be coming up in a few weeks. So you can learn all about the fall season energy and astrology coming up. So please go over to our YouTube channel, the Astro Read, or you can also subscribe to our podcast on Spotify at the Astro Read as well. And if you are looking for your own astrology reading, the Astro Destiny reading is the signature reading here at Bella Star Astrology. And you can actually gain access by following up with us on our Instagram page and sending a direct message. You can request it anytime, and we are more than happy to provide you with your destiny reading, in which we will reveal the secrets of your astrology chart that can help you master your destiny, as well as uncovering the wounds and astrological blocks that are stopping you from fulfilling your free will plan, as well as discussing ways that you can overcome the trauma and wounds in your astrology and fully manifest your astro destiny. So again, that is the Astro Destiny reading here at Bella Star Astrology, provided for you, and we can discuss more on our Instagram page if you send a message. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to the Bella Star Astrology channel. We're so happy that our community is growing and learning so much about astrology through our page. And we will continue to provide content, which we are excited and so blessed to provide for you. Now, thank you so much, and we hope you have a wonderful week.